Hey folks, just doing a market recap here. So again, a wonderful day. We went into the market in the morning with an expectation that we are gonna go into puts because of the rally of about 100 points, which happened on Friday, and the gap up in the morning. And exactly to our expectations, we got a sell from 5,300. And while we were expecting somewhere around 50 to 60 to hold and a bounce and then a dip, we got a very small bounce at 50 to 60, but the drop continued towards the next level as 50 to 40, right? And from there, I said, that we can do calls on the breakout of the downtrend. And again, the expectation was that we will have some sort of resistance at 5268, but the rally should end somewhere around 5285 and all that, close to that number, right? So what happened that we got a small resistance at 5266. The dip was very small, and the rally happened again in the last 30 minutes to reach our final level of 5285, right? So what you can see here on the screen is that we have marked this rally which started on Friday as wave one, and today's drop per expectation was supposed to be just wave A, right? But things happen so fast, and while I expected that once this rise starts, it could be a little choppier to get up there, it was pretty sharp again, right? Though it does not invalidate anything that could say that it's not a wave B still, and there should not be a wave C next. But I certainly want to be careful, and I did not take any puts or calls anyway at the end of the day, so there is no open position, right? So what I want to see tomorrow morning is that what happens with the Joel's data, right? I probably think it's gonna chop overnight, and the jolts come at around 30 minutes after the market open. And I want to see, what market reaction is after that, right? So the trade plan is pretty simple. We get this dip, right? If we get an opportunity to short before or after jolts, great. We'll capture that with puts, right? But if we miss on the puts, our next plan of action would be just simply long somewhere around 5225, right? That's a good level to buy. We can simply go, 2 weeks out on calls, and can ride this whole way up to this wave three, right? So that is a pretty simple setup and a high risk reward that we go into this demand zone as in for the calls, and that gives us a good rally of around almost 180 points there, which we can capture without even closing the calls. If you don't want to, you can keep them over a few days and enjoy the rally all across, right? But if this doesn't happen, then we are looking at probably some sort of a slight down move overnight, and the rally to begin in the morning after the Jones data. So once we start trading above 5,300, right, then and 5,300 holds, then potentially we are looking at the rally to already get started into the wave three, right? So instead of this wave to dip, we are just looking at this to be like a wave one and two or three, and now we are just looking at a bigger formation to rise up, right? So if 5,300 breaks and we see a dip towards 5,300, that's another buy. The risk is very high, because if we are wrong by any mean, the stop loss is like crazy over here, and we'll have to probably put maybe a percentage there, like okay, 10 to 15%, it drops below 5280, we cut it or something like that. So it's a little bit of a chase if this happens. While I really like this buying into the demand rather than these breakouts, as you know, I hardly like the breakout plays because the failure rate is very high at times, right? So, but if this happens, we'll give it a shot, maybe size down, still try to kind of rally along and make some money out of it. But if this dip comes, certainly, yeah, we can take a good position with calls 2 weeks out, and it's a great risk reward setup, right? So this is what I wanted to recap and record for you. If my message was not clear at the end of the day, that what these two setups mean, how to count them. So hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll provide all the updates in the pre-market tomorrow morning. Thank you so very much. Have a very good night. Bye bye.